Hi, everybody. This is just to introduce you to calculating the ecosystem services of urban trees and then how we'll enter those data into our crowdsourcing Google Sheets spreadsheet. So what you're seeing here is the first thing you'll notice when you eventually open up this Google Sheets spreadsheet. But we won't worry about this particular tab for right now. So for now, we're going to move over to this next tab, which is the Ecosystem Services Data Entry tab. And so this is where your groups will enter in all of the data about the AU campus trees that you've already collected in the field. And then you will be calculating the ecosystem services based on the information that you have, based on DBH and leaf type, basically. So let's see. So this should all be stored in your spreadsheet, and you'll be able to copy and paste those values in here when you come to it. But for now, I'm just going to make up some data. I'm going to say my group is still the example group. I have a tree whose DBH was 20 and its height was 40 meters. So we are mixing units here because DBH is going to be in inches and height is in meters, but that's the way we're rolling. That's okay. So all of these column headers have tips to help you along when you need it. So I've got this information, which you already have, and then I'm going to open up the tree benefits calculator, put in our zip code. Now, for every deciduous tree, we're going to use one representative species. So that is going to be, I put that in here. And so deciduous is always going to be based on pin oak or oak pin, and evergreen is always going to be based on eastern white pine. So I'll show you what that means here in just a second. So we need to enter in a species. And so my first tree is deciduous. And so I'm going to enter in oak pin as my example. And my DBH or diameter was 20. And I'm just going to leave, not going to worry about this. We can just leave that the same. Calculate. So this gives you a breakdown of the tree benefits in a few different categories. Property value is frequently the largest one, but we're not really going to consider that an ecosystem service for right now. What we want to collect is information about stormwater runoff benefits, energy saving benefits, air quality improvement, and CO2. So if you go back here, you can see the units for each. So you want to report carbon in pounds per year. All right, let's go back here. Look at carbon, and I can see my 20-inch pin oak will reduce atmospheric carbon by 702 pounds this year. So this is carbon sequestration per year. So I'm going to enter that in. And now I will go back to what's next. Stormwater. So stormwater is going to be in gallons. So 5202 gallons per year. The other two are a little more, they're a mix of multiple benefits, so we're going to report them in dollar values. So air quality, because it's ozone, VOCs, NO2, SO2, and particulate matter are all benefits that can come from tree canopy, the reduction of all of these chemicals. And we're just going to record the dollar value, which is actually over here in this pie chart. So for air quality, the benefit is this kind of grayish blue, $6.49. So $6.49. And the energy benefit is also in this pie chart because it's a mix of both natural gas benefit and electricity benefit. So bright blue, 1060, and kind of tan is 548. So 1060 and 548. Add those together, And there you go. So now I'd never entered in that this was deciduous. Now we've got everything we need for this particular tree. Again, if it was an evergreen tree, I would go to calculate another tree, and I would look for pine eastern white. Put in a diameter, 20 inches again, and start the whole process over again. The benefits are going to be different because the pine tree keeps its needles all year and a few other reasons.